Hello everyone, Timbsy here and welcome to Boots and Bants. I'm absolutely gassed to be joined by the legend Gilberto Silva. Gilberto, how you doing, man?
Very good, how are you doing?
It's a pleasure to be here, man.
Great.
Arsenal fan, Arsenal Invincible. This is a dream come true for me, man.
We are home.
Yeah, we're home in North London somewhere, in a changing room. This is Boots and Bants, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to talk about some of the most iconic Nike boots that you've worn.
All right.
Talk about, what part of your career that was, the highlights, and just your thoughts on the boots as well.
Let's go.
All good?
Sure.
Let's do it. Right, first up, these legendary boots, Mercurial Vapors. Do you remember when you were wearing these in your career?
Yes, one a very special moment, it's just bring back time.
Yeah. Hey, it wasn't too long ago, you're not old.
Yeah, a few years.
Yeah.
Back in 2002 in South Korea, Japan, for the World Cup, I did the preparation, play few games with these boots,
Yeah.
It was amazing, very light,
Yeah.
Very
Even then,
light
like back then, obviously back then, boots, everyone thinks like just heavy boots, but these are as light as the normal boots now, I guess.
No, it was beautiful, for that time, it was some like a good innovation because it was very light for everyone, players were amazing with this. And I had mine, I really enjoy to have them.
See, when you're wearing
memories.
them, you know you're going to win a World Cup. You just know.
Well, it was a good start. Honestly, it was a good start. I have like the right material, the right boots, and good team.
What was the memories of that World Cup though? Because obviously your team was incredible, but the feeling of being in that World Cup, how was that?
We arrived there, what the team, not from us, but outside the team, the media was not so sure that we could do it, we could win, because we qualified in the last game of the qualification.
Yeah.
And then we went very quiet. Nobody talked much about Brazil, which for us was good.
Yeah.
Because
you're always quiet. The favourites, right?
Yeah,
or one of them.
On that time, not favorite. We worked very quiet.
Yeah.
And just have time, to work properly. Everyone kept the concentration to do what we had to do. And in the end, we got it, but because everyone was very focused, and some of them, was the interesting thing was that they were 4 years before in France.
Yeah,
they
of
didn't
course,
want to have the same disappointment.
Yeah, exactly. The scars from that one.
Yeah, this drove, those players. Hey, come on, let's work hard, let's win. This is the only all the time we talk about it.
Great memories in those boots. Right.
Fantastic.
These next ones, Air Zoom Total 92, legendary boots as well. They're all iconic, but I've got a soft spot for these. What about you? What are you thinking?
I still have mine.
You still have them?
Yes, of course.
You got them like framed? Have you got like a room in?
Yeah. This kind of icon for me because I achieved important things with these boots.
Lots of milestones.
I came to England and played my first game with Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's not something you don't want to forget. And something you had to, keep somewhere,
Special
safe.
place in your heart as well.
Of course. That was good. I love this boot.
No, lots of memories as well. I, as a kid watching, firstly, so your goal against Liverpool, Community Shield, scoring there, what was that like?
For me, it was amazing because I must tell you something. I spoke to a few people. When we were in the pre-season, because I arrived, they were already in Austria. I spoke to Edu, it was easy for me and him to talk. But then, he said, okay, and tomorrow we travel because we have a game to play. But for me, it was kind of a friendly game, honestly.
Yeah, just a warm-up game.
I didn't know exactly what the meaning of this game. But then we arrived in Cardiff to play this game, we were there, the day was fantastic.
You didn't even realise?
No.
So you thought it was a warm-up game?
No, I thought it was like
so you bagged against Liverpool?
Seriously, and but it's hard, because I didn't speak English by the time. Edu said we have a game, but okay, let's go for the game. And then I was on the bench, enjoyed the beautiful atmosphere. The Cardiff.
There's a lot of fans for a warm-up game. This is a bit weird.
And then I came off the pitch for the second half and scored a goal.
But then you did celebrate. You thought it was a warm-up game, but you knew.
No, but then I say, oh, come on, it's a Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay, it's not an easy game. We have to be sharp. And then I observed the game. I know, oh, the game is not that simple.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah,
it's tough. But then I came on and scored, and I had a very good celebration.
Emotion, man.
But after the game, I said, come on, okay, we won, fantastic, let's go. But then everyone celebrated, and then I got a trophy in the end. I said, wow.
You didn't even realize.
Seriously.
That is amazing.
Yeah. But it was a great moment. I didn't realize exactly before the game, but in the end, I understood, Yeah. And then,
wow.
Well, now I need to get more information.
Yeah. Tell me beforehand.
Yeah.
That is incredible. You did that. Didn't even know. Perfect,
Yeah.
man. There's some good memories in those boots.
Very good one.
Great. Next one, same boot, different colour because it's a different season. So you're 1 year into your stint at Arsenal, and this is the legendary, the famous 49 unbeaten.
Yeah, this is Invincible boot.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice, I think having the same boots in different color, the connection is still there.
Yeah, of course.
For me, but of course, when you change the color, there's kind of thing that distinguish one to another.
Yeah.
And then you say, okay, this one is also special. Because the moment for all of us at Arsenal, for players, managers, staff, everyone, Arsenal family, as I always say, was very special moments when we won the league unbeaten. This is something, is something you never expect to happen, especially here in England.
Yeah.
And we had like a setback in the season before when we lost.
And we should have won that as well.
Yeah, this was a heartbreak for us, but also a starting point to achieve this season when we won unbeaten.
But then, so you say obviously we had I say we because Arsenal, we had the disappointment the season before. But did that ever come across your mind that you could go a whole season unbeaten? Because famously, Arsene Wenger said it's possible. And with the disappointment the season before, was there something special going into that season that you thought, you know what, we can do something special here?
When Arsene said that, of course, put a little bit of pressure on us. But honestly, we didn't think about that. We just trained hard, very hard. If you see our training session was like any other game.
Really brutal, like.
Yes, of course. We played, we trained as we played. This was the way we practiced. But everyone respect each other. But everyone trained very hard because the guys who were on the bench, they want to have that chance, But also when they get to the game, they want to do the best they could for the team.
Yeah.
And Arsene, managed everyone very well. But but the good thing was that when we were on the tunnel, we knew we were going to win the game. This kind of confidence, this feeling, this we knew that. Okay. We go to the bus after the meeting in the hotel, just go straight, everyone concentrate, get changed in the dressing room. Sometimes it was a bit cold in the dressing room.
Yeah.
But when we got to the tunnel, we knew that.
Really?
And the confidence we had one to another was something massive.
Amazing. Right, next one. Same, but Total 90 Zoom Air 3.
That's good, man.
So for these ones, I think the main thing was that you scored again, Community Shield, this time against United. So that's one Liverpool, one United.
It's not bad.
I mean, you obviously like these boots.
It's not
You've got
bad.
some good
I like
memories
this one. I scored with them a few times.
Yeah.
Well, that game was hard game when we knew that we were going to play against Manchester United because we knew about the rivalry was massive, and but scoring that day was something fantastic for me.
Yeah.
It's, apart from you have to do the hard job, as I always did, but having a chance of score a goal is in this special game occasion. It's amazing.
Did you think it was another warm-up game? Is that why?
No, this time I knew.
You knew that time. Okay.
Was not that. No, I knew what the game was going to be. how it was and the hard game.
I like that.
Yeah, and then you have to be concentrated enough, because you are going to face a great opponent.
Yeah. Well, Man United as well. A word on them. Like you'd then by that point playing for Arsenal for a few years, obviously tussling with United for the title every time. How was it to play in those games? Like not just throughout the whole season, the rivalry, but especially in those games. Did you always know these are going to be a battle because they had some great players as well, right?
Always was like this, This will, if you go to this kind of game with the wrong mentality, you are off the game. Yeah. Because you don't play, because that time they play very hard, they got quality. Yeah. And also, the emotion was high because of the rivalry, everything. Lots of big tackles. Big. Yeah, everything was big, it was enough, Yeah. The discussion before the games, during the week, the expectation. And you leave that a little bit, despite the fact I didn't pay much attention what the media was talking about on the time, but somehow you absorb a little bit of it. And in the training session, you see, the players when they talk about it, talk about the game, and the high level of concentration, the high level of energy they put in the training.
You could sense it was a bit different,
This is a different game. Yeah, it has to be.
Nice.
It's not normal.
But you enjoyed it, I'm guessing, as well. You loved
it very much. This is a kind of game you had to be happy to be played. Perfect. And prepare well to be sharp and do the best you can.
And then the last ones of the Total Knights that you played in, the Laser ones. So this was your last season at Arsenal in these boots. I'm guessing obviously a sad moment, but reflective, looking back. How was that, playing for Arsenal for that long?
Sometimes looking and think about the last season, there's a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like a bit sad when I look back because I didn't play much in that season. It was hard for me, honestly, to carry on the whole season without playing many games, and then I made my decision to leave the club. Yeah. On the other hand, for me, is important to look back, in all those years, in this moment now, recap some many good memories.
Yeah, of course.
Moments that I had in the club. I was fortunate enough, to be part of this amazing club for 6 years.
Captain as well.
It's something very special.
Yeah.
Special for Arsenal.
I mean, like you'd kind of been through quite a lot of the era of a few eras at Arsenal, I guess, because you joined. It was the heyday, amazing team, successful, transitioning into the Emirates, and then the kind of struggling with maybe a little bit of the funds and stuff. But this new exciting team. When you're looking back, what were your favourite highlights? Obviously, the Invincible season kind of stands out, but are there any other kind of highlights in particular that you look back on that you really enjoyed?
Well, there are a few. Sometimes it just disappears a little bit, but as we mentioned before, win the league unbeaten, special. When we won at White Hart Lane, of course, was something very special. With all my respect, but when you win against one of your main rivals, it's something a lot. Yeah, at their ground is something big, massive. Also, one thing very special for me, was scoring the first Arsenal goal at the Emirates.
Yeah, of course.
It's something that happened to me in my Arsenal time. Yeah. For my position, I don't think it's very common.
You scored quite a few goals though.
Yes, I had a few.
Over 20 for Arsenal, I think.
I don't know how many now, but
it was definitely 24.
Fantastic thing, But yeah, when I look back, it's important just to have a reflection that I did the best I could for the club.
Yeah, you did.
And I still keep, the big love for the club and go there.
You're gonna make me cry.
No, please. It's so emotional for me when I have a chance to go to the training center. I still meet people, from my time there, still work in the club, very friendly.
Robert,
they come, and a big hug and a very, very good smile, smile on their face. The stadium as well, is full of emotion. Maybe I'm a lucky guy.
Yeah, nothing but good memories, Okay, and these last boots, the Tiempo Legend 2s, flary, I've got to say, they're a bit different from the other ones.
Yeah.
You know, a bit whites, blacks, but this, interesting. But 2010, so World Cup, South Africa. Yeah, not the greatest for that Brazil side. What was it like, kind of, you know, ending your career and obviously wearing these boots as well?
Well, these boots was, as you see, is different from the other I have played. I think on that time I was playing in Greece.
Yes.
And I felt very comfortable wearing these boots.
Okay.
By that time, and I was playing with Tiempo. And having this for the World Cup, you know, was the last World Cup, and for the game against Holland was the last game for Brazil.
Okay.
I was full of emotion because when we went to the tournament, you know, we had a group of players that we really want to get to the final and win again.
Yeah. We
knew it was going to be hard, you know. At the beginning of the process with Dunga was quite hard because he had to rebuild the team after 2006.
Yeah.
In Germany, and full of criticism towards him. But we worked very hard, and these boots was amazing to play with it. But obviously, you know, the last game was not the best.
Yeah.
Because we lost against Holland. But it's part of the game.
Of course, yeah.
At the end of the day, you have to, let's say, okay, they got a chance, and we did the best we could.
Right, so we're taking a look at your boots that you've worn in your career, but now we're looking forward. So these are the Dream Speed Mercurials, the new ones. And only 3 players are going to be wearing these as well. So you've got Ronaldo, but Portuguese Ronaldo, not Brazilian. So Cristiano, Mbappe and Sam Kerr. So these 3. And I think the Pro Direct Academy players, they're going to be wearing these as well. So ballers wearing these. But what do you think of these first of all? What's your impression? Are these your sort of boots? You've gone through quite a few.
Yeah. It's changed a lot, you know,
Okay.
the shape. It looks beautiful. It's beautiful and very light. And well, I wish I was still playing.
It makes you want to get back out there.
Yeah. I wish I still play football to have a chance. I don't know if I would have a chance. Only 3 players in the world now.
I'm sure
but for the younger players, you know, you look at this and say, wow, I want to get the opportunity to have the same boots of them.
Yeah. So Ronaldo, who'll be wearing these boots.
Yeah.
When you played against him, it was right at the beginning of his career, but still sort of early on in your Arsenal career, so 2003-04.
Yeah.
Did anything stand out at him, like back in the day when he was that young? Did you kind of take notice of him?
Well, we had a few games against Manchester United where he played, you know. We could see he had a lot of talent. Very fast with the ball, you know, could dribble, pass 1v1. And there was like a very hard situation when the other day I watched some clip of the game we played against Manchester United. You know,
was that the one when they broke the record?
No, the one Nistelrooy missed the penalty.
Oh, of course.
He was in the game.
Of course.
And then I said that he was there trying to push somebody. I was there in the middle. Yeah. Then I saw the picture. I was there in the middle. You know, no, come on, stop.
So you were fighting him back in the day.
But you know, I just remember this because, you know, it just came out of my mind. But played against him always was very hard. You know, we had a few chances to play against each other. Yeah. Which was not easy because of the quality of him. Yeah. He's a kind of player. He knows exactly what he wants for himself. Yeah. You know, he works hard. I admire him for what he has done. For sure, yeah. Because it's something amazing. He deserves the credit. Yeah. You know, sometimes people, you know, when they compare him to another player, I don't think it's fair. Yeah. This kind of thing I don't like because everyone deserve what they work for. Yeah, and, of course. He deserves the credit. Exactly. I mean, everyone knows how hard he works and the training and everything. He's a good player. Of course, yeah. You know, he's a good player. He's a hard work guy, and it's nice, you know, to see him on the pitch because at some point he's in the right moment, in the right position, the right place. And he'll just do what he does best. Yeah. Well, luckily you don't have to play him against him anymore, so you're okay. You can relax. Well, I always have to play like this, you know.
Make sure the studs are there just in case.
And
He's too quick.
Sometimes I just show, hey, come on, get off the other way. Don't go to the other side. Don't come
just
here.
keep your distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, so Mbappe also wearing these.
Yeah.
Another player that you could maybe say, like Ronaldo, making a scene really early in his career. Since he's been so young, it's been a few years now already, but he's still so young. Mbappe, the effect that he's already had, what do you think he can achieve in his career? Do you think he could become one of the best players in the world or the best player in the world?
Yes, yeah, he has a chance because he's very young.
Yeah.
He has achieved so many things already, you know, on a young age. He's a World Cup winner. It's something amazing, you know, scored in the final and help France. You know what is important for him, keep him working hard, don't lose his focus. But from what I've heard about him, you know, he seems to be a very focused person, and this is what make him different from many others from his age.
Well, Gilberto, it's been honestly an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, man.
It's great.
It's been great reminiscing. Hopefully we can do this again sometime. When the next ones come out, we'll do it again.
Yeah,
We'll
for
just talk
sure.
some more.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. Let's try to find some of them for us.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Fingers crossed, yeah. We'll speak to Nike, see what we can do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. That was Boots and Bants with the legend, Gilberto Silva. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.